When it comes to the Super Bowl, Minnesota made a pretty good impression. A new survey by APM Research Lab asked people outside of Minnesota if they were more or less likely to think of Minneapolis as a good place to visit after watching some of the media coverage of the Super Bowl. 37% were more likely, 29% were less likely, and 23% said that media coverage didn't matter. So we are expecting to hear a little bit more from the Super Bowl host committee on what they think the economic impact will be, kind of going forward, and what happened over the weeks leading up to it too. So that'll be really interesting to find out. But Allie, to know that it's basically one big commercial is what we were going for Minnesota. 37% said more likely. That's pretty good. And then the ones who didn't, it was because of the cold.
I do think just watching the coverage of the Super Bowl and being around a lot of the coverage, being outside in the elements, and then hearing people's reaction, it was fun to see our city, Minnesota, and Minneapolis and St. Paul on the world stage and seeing people's interpretation of it. I think it's great that that number is a little bit higher. I would have liked to see it be even higher, but just coming from someone who watches a lot of sporting events doesn't necessarily entice me when I see a sporting event in Houston or the Super Bowl in San Francisco or the Super Bowl in Atlanta. It doesn't make me necessarily want to go to that place after watching the game.
It's also about name recognition though, because, and this is kind of funny, only 50% of Americans could actually name Minneapolis or Minnesota when asked about the Super Bowl. So I think it's good. We think that everyone knows who kind of we are.
I'm just happy when someone says Minneapolis correctly. You hear a lot of people say Minneapolis.
I think that's hilarious. It's my favorite mistake.
Isn't it funny that only half of the people knew where the game was?
Yes!
Like, I think it just goes to show that people have busy lives, right? And so you might get excited about watching the Super Bowl, but you don't necessarily get excited about where it is.
Sure.
Following the coverage in the week leading to it. I think there's quite a bit of coverage about Minneapolis outside of the game, in the week before, and we'll see coverage actually in weeks afterwards. All these reporters who are here are also working on travel stories that might get filed in the months to come.
Yeah.
So you'll see some of that stuff. But if you look at the people who are less likely to come because of the coverage, now you never know, are people telling the truth, right? But 29% of the people saw the coverage and they're like, you know what? I might have been neutral on Minneapolis, but I'm going to pass. You think wow, but that's the cold. It's just reality.
I know. And I know that we did the best we could. We embraced it. We got people out. I mean, there were hand warmers in any store that you walked in. First thing, for a couple bucks. But yeah, I think that bitter cold, and that was colder than usual, and we did our best to let people know about that. But
I mean, I think it's what I get all the time too. I'll come visit you in the summer. I don't want to come visit in the middle of winter.
That's probably the most fun time to come and visit.
Yes, come see us in the summer.
I think that people just don't know that it's not cold here all the time. So
you are correct on
I
that.
wish we would have had, and I know the Super Bowl host committee would not have loved this, 35, 40 degrees. People would have been like, oh, this isn't that bad.
Right.
This isn't as cold as I thought.
I think it's amazing that, it's only a plus 8%. You're like, 30% of the people are like, you know what? You guys are cute there, but nope, we'll see you in Orlando.
Pass, hard pass.
Not interested.